Hey guys, it's me today. Few murders I got done for, pulled in for. There was a lad, murder squad come for me at my house. There was another lad involved in it. They said she was a tall woman, blonde hair, police officer. She come about 4 or 5 times and I was on the gear, taking drugs and that. So I didn't answer the door. Anyway, I finally had to go because they said they were going to come in and everything. So I went to the police station. They said, there's a rumour going around that you've beaten this lad up. You've bashed him with another lad with a baseball bat, bashed him to death and put him in a skip and put a load of wood on top of him. And they said, how do you know this? So it's a rumour on the street. I said, you know what they're called, rumours, don't you? That's why they're called rumours. So they pulled me in for this murder. Anyway, they never locked me up. They just had me in. I said, well, do you know this person? You know that? I said, no comment, no comment, no comment. So the person who was supposed to do it with me, he's passed away now. And they asked if it was him, and I said, no, nothing to do with him or me. But they still haven't got the lad to this day. From Middlesbrough, went missing, I don't know how many years ago it was, quite a few years, but they pulled me in for that murder. And then I got blamed for another one. I was in Wheelston, Leeds jail. I was in there anyway. A lad come to see me, well-known lad from Redcar, come to see me on the Friday. And there was this lad out saying he was going to shoot me with another 2 or 3 lads. They were going to do this, they were going to do that. They'd beat the Blues because they thought I got out on the Friday night. Been looking for me, and they both had 2 handguns, one each. And they'd been in the Blues in Middlesbrough, and they'd had the gun, and somebody grabbed them, the gun fell on the floor. So they knew anyway. One of them was involved in another murder later on. He killed the lad. So anyway, they're supposed to be looking for me. So the next Friday, my mates come to see me. I get out. Then he picks me up. So they said that, sorry, he come on the Friday, pick me up. He come to see me on the Friday, and then he come to pick me up on the Monday it was. So on the Friday, he comes to see me again, talk to me and everything. So that night, this lad who's been the Friday before from Redcar, where was going to shoot me, he's gone out. And he's gone in, and there's this rumour that he's going to shoot me anyway. Next minute, somebody's gone to his house, come out and blasted him with a shotgun two times, blasted him, killed him and his dog. And nothing whatsoever to do with me. Anyway, the cops come from Middlesbrough. They come to the jail and they give me like a visit where they come in. They say, look, such and such and such. He said, you've had a problem with him. The other lads come to see you last week. They've gone and they've come this week and you've given the go-ahead. I said, what do you think? I am fucking Don Corleone. And well, it's funny how everyone seems to have problems with you, goes missing or gets killed. So it's like the same pattern over and over again. I said, for fuck's sake, there's hundreds of thousands of people live around the area. He said, yeah, but they all seem to have problems with you and they go missing or they don't come back. So I said, but that's not my fault, is it? If we're in that world where people are saying things about me and I'm going to do something, doesn't mean I've killed someone, maybe something I've been after and they've just got out of the area and gone. So, you know, but you just get the blame for things because you're top of the food chain. It's him. Be cockerel be him, it's him. So, you get the blame for me. I got another one once. I was 22-year-old. I worked on the door for a bloke from Leicester, and I got locked up for a fight in Redcar, and I got nicked. I went to this police station. They nicked me. Then they took me to court the next day in Middlesbrough. Magistrate, so I'm in there, and I got bail. So Craig Beer, God bless him, best solicitor going, him and Graham Brown. He said, oh, murder squad, to see you from Leicester. You worked on the door with an Indian lad from Leicester. I never even met this Indian lad, but apparently they interviewed 2,500 people. So with the murder, they go through every single little fine tooth, with everything with a tooth comb. But that, yeah, 4 different murders there, nothing to do. And then another one, I'm at the house, murder squad come to the door again. He only looks about 27. I have a word with you. He said, you know the rumour? I said, well, I know the rumour, yeah, I know what's going on. What had happened, there was a big family from Middlesbrough, well-known family, had a granddad and he used to lend money to people. So he lent about £1,000 to these 2 lads. But Jack the lads, you know, went and got the money off him anyway. They've gone partying down the town, off on the drugs and all that stuff. Anyway, it's gone. So anyway, they're about to get the money back for him. They've worked and got it back and give him the money back because you're supposed to pay him every week. But anyway, they paid him back the lump. But when they paid him back, they watched through the house to see where he went, and he went up the chimney. He had a fire that was metal, and he pulled it open. And he's put the money in there and pushed it up, so they've watched and waited for him going out because they knew he went out at a certain time on whatever night. and maybe went to the pub on a Friday just for talking sake, and they've waited, and they broke in, gone straight in the fire and got £20,000. So I got offered the job to get the money back for this family, and they'll give me 10 grand. But when they told me, it was 6 weeks after they got the 20 grand, I said, they're on crack and smack and everything's going to be gone by now. So anyway, I never took the job. So the family members of the granddad went and got him, and they got him and put him in a van and battered him. But how they got him, to elude him there, they said, they went on the phone and said, it's Brian Cochran here. Oh no, tell a lie. He texted him, it's Brian Cochran, if you don't come now, I'm coming for you. I'm going to batter you in front of your wife and kids. But it was nothing to do with me because it was off their phone, texting this man. So this man went to meet them. They got him and put him in a fucking van. It was the wrong bloke. They took him to Redcar. They battered fuck out of him in a van. And a couple was walking by. I think they took him on the beach and they took him in a field somewhere. And they left him in the van. And the police officer was walking by and heard the noises and the mumbling and that in the van. And when he got him in the van, he died. It was sad. I said, I can't do nothing about that for people using my name. But if you make a statement, you can get them back. I said, I can't make statements on, because it's just a rumour about this, that and the day. But you get pulled into a situation like that. Sometimes you can go and help someone. Next minute you're in for a murder case, or you could be hanging around with somebody who's doing drugs, and you pulled in with them and you get the same jail now. It's called being in concern. So if you go give somebody a lift somewhere in a car and they shoot them, you get done. The both of you get done for murder. Because years ago, remember the black lad from London, I can't remember his name now, he got battered. I think we gave him to the L. And he got battered and they all jumped him. About 20 of them took the blame, so they only got like little sentences, but it took ages to get them. So what they do now, one will take the blame, they used to get the blame, and one will go to jail. They'll look after his family and him. You'll get a 20 stretch and all the others get off, so they'll say it was him. But now there's 20 years there, everyone needs to get 20 years. There's a new charge out called being concerned. There's a lad in Nottingham and he took his brother-in-law, I think it was, or his cousin or something, to the kebab shop. So he takes him to the kebab shop, and as he's in the kebab shop, there's a bit of a fight in there, so he's hit a lad, so he's gone in to have a fight with the lad, this lad, but the one in the car, oblivion, I think he just worked at a car wash place in Nottingham. So they've got in, anyway, they fought the lad and battered him, anyway, they've grabbed the fucking knife off the top in the kebab shop and stabbed him, I think 5 times. They killed him, stabbed him in the chest, and they've come, he's jumped in the car, and then he's jumped in the car with them, and they've seen the car, so they've gone to court. I think it was 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them went to court. And the lad who drove the car, now to do it, nothing whatsoever, he got pulled in, been concerned, he got 20 years, the others got 25 years. So you can't get away with it now, so you've got to be very careful what you do out there. Just a little tip of the day for you there.